Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks! What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing video to share with you guys. I don't know what's in here, but I'm pretty sure I know who sent it because of the shiny packaging. I think looking back or scrolling back in my memory, I remember who sends the shiny stuff. So, we'll find out. I could be wrong. If it's something that I can link, I will link it right down below so that you guys can check it out. It does help my channel when you use those links before you make a purchase, but that is entirely up to you. Thank you so much to whoever sent this. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me. And please, make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. I got a little ahead of myself. This is Instagram. Okay. I'm as numb to the intro as you guys are. I think I'm right. Oops. It's a Maxace that I threw across the table. Oh, always get excited when we see a Maxace, right? Maybe I put this box in the thumbnail, maybe not, right? So maybe you knew before you started the video. What do we have? What do we have? I requested. It's sometimes. So if you guys have ever wondered, like, how does it work when you get knives? Most of the time, these companies, at this point, it was different in the beginning. Most of the time, these companies reach out to me and say, hey, we got this, this, and this. Like, what do you want to look at? Does anything, like, pique your interest, right? With Maxace, usually it's me saying, I saw this. You know, is there any way that I can get a review sample, right? Yeah, I can't tell by the weight. That's the other thing with Maxace. Sometimes they say sure, and then they send me something totally different. Sometimes they just totally ignore my requests, and they send, you know, whatever. I mean, either way, whatever it is going to get a fair and honest review. Oh, yeah. This is their new guy. Yeah, so wait, now let's, this does come with a ton of extra hardware, which is always really cool. Excuse me, I appreciate them doing that. Do we have a model thing? Peregrine. Okay. Good looking, very good looking profile. Kind of reminds me of the positioning of the Sebenza inlays, right? Now, I know, you know, if you weren't locked into that already, some people are going to lock in, and for some reason, it like ignites this weird sort of like, you know, night of justice. You know, people do that. I take it upon myself to defeat the enemy. Right? Don't calm down. Right? So what I'm saying is people are going to scream, clone. Nope, they're just inlay positions, right? It also has a very generic, right? If this hasn't dawned on you yet, I am being sarcastic, but don't take extreme offense to it. The Sebenza and Chris Reeve knives have extremely general profile, handle profiles, right? So it's very easy for other knife designs to fall within parameters that, you know, Chris Reeve knives did not invent. It's the straight lines of the Sebenza handle that fit within the human hand, right? Did not originate within those designs, right? Neither did the idea of two separate inlays going vertically on a knife frame. That being said, yes, I picked that up too. My brain goes, a little bit, kind of like how the Chris Reeve knives kind of does that, right? And then it just ends right there because it's not enough to be, you know, a direct copy, right? Shred carbon fiber, a couple of voids. That's kind of, it's par for the course for shred. But the actual inlay work, you can't judge the, I'm not going to judge the voids too much. I think that's just the case with shred. That's why I prefer, like, is this shred though? Is it more shreddy or more marbly? I don't know. Quite a few voids in there, but the inlay work itself is good, right? Very good. Excuse me. Had a weird hiccup there. Pocket clip looks good. Whoa, what's going on here? Is that just the way they're doing the grind? What is this? Is it a separate? It's not a separate piece. I think they're just doing this. I think this is just an aesthetic thing. It looks like a core, but there is no core, right? Boy, there are actually quite a few elements here that make me think of the Sebenza. A lot. I just did this big long speech where I was like, don't start screaming copy. And then I looked at the clip. I mean, it's not. The clip is different, right? But and you know, we can't say a drop point blade is a copy of the Sebenza because it's drop point blade, right? I mean, that's one of the most common blade shapes at all. And then they also got like the thumb stud on one side. The differences here are, of course, the profile is absolutely different. I'm not sure that this works super well as a front flipper, though. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to be honest. The front flipper thing is not my favorite. The front flipper doesn't work very well. It's pretty tight. I think maybe if it opens, I'm actually having to whip it. I think maybe if it breaks in just a little bit. Why is Google listening and trying to give me on my phone just now? It popped up and it was like, "Oh, are you looking for this?" Oh, why? Oh, I wish that Google would fix that. It drives just take a sidestep, right? I know people are going to complain about the whole privacy thing. That's really not what bothers me. Like, if Google, if you know, whoever wants pictures of like my yard and stuff, which is what's on my phone, that I don't really care about that. What I can't stand is when I say something and Google's like, "Oh, let me help with that. You clearly," like, no, please don't help with it. I'm doing something else. I'll let you know if I need your help, right? Drives me nuts. Anyways. Okay. I think I just need to set my phone to do not disturb before I start these videos. The front flipper thing doesn't work super well. I think it either needs to get a lot smoother or the detent needs to be tuned differently for it. The detent is tuned pretty well for the thumb stud, though. I really like the overall aesthetic of this. I really like what they're doing right here, which I assume is just an aesthetic thing and it's not actually cored out. This is ZDP. Man, is it though? Wait a second. Shh. Shut your big dumb faces. Shut up. This might be cord. Yes, you see? I said shut. Shut up. Look at this. Huh? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. That's a core. Do we have a jacket for the ZDP? Woo! That absolutely is a core. Okay, so we have San Mai style ZDP. What is happening? What's happening right now? Oh my God. I need to be more prepared when I do these videos. Okay, so final conclusions here. Despite my very pompous speech that I gave everybody at the beginning about not screaming copy, I'll admit there are some elements here, some unavoidable elements that really bear, it really seems like the Sebenza with the inlays or the Inkosi with the inlays, or even, did they do those on the Umnumzan? Chris Reeve style knives with the inlays were kind of the foundation for the aesthetic of this, while Maxace absolutely did their own thing with the profile, and there's a lot of other elements that are obviously different, right? It definitely is very Sebenza-y. It feels a little tight. Maybe the front flipper will start to work better as this thing breaks in. It's certainly tuned well enough for the thumb stud. I really wish that they had given us thumb studs for both sides. Perhaps they did in the thing here. Like, did they give another stud? I don't see one. Nope. Nope. I don't think so. Yeah, I really wish they had put studs on both sides. I kind of want to reverse flick it, though. I could probably just flip that over to the other side, maybe. I don't know if it'll clear it. Couple of voids in the carbon fiber. That's how that is sometimes. But really cool. San Mai ZDP. Yeah. Interesting. Let me learn a bit. All right. Not a review, just an unboxing and first impressions. A weird one. A weird one today, guys. I'll link this down below if I can. Pretty cool. Thanks so much to Maxace for sending this in. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.